Welcome to day 16 of the Mindfulness Challenge. Today we're going to focus the duration of the time on breath awareness. But one thing that we can really start to invite is closer attention to judgment. The idea is to notice when we start to either have that self-doubt or that negative talk around, especially in the practice, how well we're being mindful, right? And just catching it and then coming back into the hub of awareness. And from there, just seeing that there is no right or wrong or good or bad. That we're just trying to cultivate this awareness that can notice things and choose discernment over judgment. Discernment focusing on there is the breath, or there is distraction, or there is judgment, but not going with a storyline and creating more layers of opinion or judgment. So this practice, really, the kind attention we're looking for is to be able to see without having to decide, right? What is it that we're trying to see? That just in being and allowing ourselves to settle into awareness, that's all we're doing. That's all we need to do. So allow yourself to find that cushion or chair and bring stillness to your body. Notice if the shoulders are up towards your ears or gradually going towards the floor with the gravity. And notice where your hands are, if they're on your lap. And just allow yourself to arrive in the physical arrival as well as the mental and heartfelt arrival. Just check in as we gently close our eyes. Invite this stillness. What's the quality of the mind right now without any opinion? Just where is it? What's the space around the heart feel like right now? Just observation. And what's the physical body feel like in the present moment? And gently bring your attention to the breath. Allow the breath to be in its natural state. And as we focus on the breath for the duration of the sit, we'll notice distractions. And again, just trying to cultivate a little awakening of those distractions as soon as possible. And in that space, we're able to bring attention and notice, oh, we can come right back. Gently fall back into awareness. And noticing if, while we breathe, we start judging how the body feels, or how the mind is focused or not focused, or judging any experience, both emotional, physical, or mental, if we wish it to be different than what it is right here, right now. Surrendering into acceptance of what is through awareness. Notice the inhale, the pause, and the exhale. And stay with it all the way till you feel the inhale again. Again, that mid-pause and the exhale. And repeat. noticing the layers of judgment if they arise in terms of how our mind has wandered. And just remember, it's like training a puppy, a playful puppy that you are trying to train to sit, and it wanders off and jumps around, and then you just gently call it back. Come here, back, come on back. So that's kind of that approach you want. Just come on back to this breath. Introducing the anchor spot, if you haven't already done so. Remembering that every day, every breath can be found to be a little different. So look for those details. Notice if there's any ease or resistance with this breath and this focus. And as we focus, inevitably we will lose focus. So just gently bringing it back into this here and now. And again, maybe adding now the anchor words, whatever fits best for you. It could be breathing in on the inhale, breathing out on the exhale, or inhale, exhale, or simply in and out. Just stick with the breath, and remember that if you lose focus or get distracted, and 5-6 breaths later you just realize, hey, we're in the present, no worries, the past is gone. Let's just come back into this next breath. That's the practice. Maybe you're starting to notice ease in the body or discomfort, and that's where attention is gone. Just bring attention there, make a mental note. Discomfort, 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 and come on back to the breath. Or maybe there's resistance to, can I do this longer? Let it go. Just bring awareness to it. Let that just be another thought, because that's what it is. Once we attach ourselves to a thought, then it turns into an action. So the thought can arise, ooh, I feel discomfort or whatever, and I don't want to sit anymore. The next thing you know, that thought turns into the action of moving and just ending. So we're creatures of habit. and allowing ourselves to retrain the mind to be present, create those new neural pathways so that we can choose. Do we follow that storyline and end abruptly, or do we just notice as a thought? And does it fade away and then the breath comes back into awareness? This breath. Just intimately looking at where in the body the inhale starts the strongest, where the body finds stillness and pause, and then where the exhale begins and finishes, and then focusing on that space again and coming back to the inhale. Checking to see if the awareness is compassionate, so if something distracted you or made your sit feel uncomfortable, did you hold yourself with that loving kindness, that heartfulness? And notice that it too will pass. Right? Everything passes. And the more we bring awareness to it, the noticing will happen of it passes in a different way. Just bring attention to what the mind feels like now compared to right before the sit. How the body feels, if you feel heavier or lighter, if you feel more ease or discomfort. What we feel is not as important as feeling it, right? That we want to just know what's actually present. So what is here is important, but there is no need to decide if it's the right thing to feel or the wrong thing to feel. Because it's present, it is what it is. There's the acceptance. So inviting the breath into awareness for the last minute and just being with whatever arises with that kind, compassionate, heartful, and courageous attention. Just notice as you take these mindful breaths, does your mind want to stay in attention longer? or does it want to leave attention? Just stick with it a little longer, just out of curiosity. Remembering that the brain is wired for survival, and so it will be very active at times. And the more we bring awareness in, the more we train the mind to get into rest mode. We just see it clearly with that friendly, compassionate flashlight, whatever is in the present moment. Thank you for joining me on day 16, and I'll see you on day 17. Be present, and thank you.